next stadium. Registration starts at 5 p.m. Bring your four-round round gate leading to a elimination fight with cash prizes for top teams. Stick around for the Blue Line Brigade. This $10 should enter. This round is switched and four prizes. Bring a friend, bring cash, and all strikes to the Blue Line.
So do I need these headsets? Okay, now keep them on. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wichita, Kansas. We are a little late getting started today. We had some Audio issues. I'm Todd Hook, voice of the Aviators. Pleased to be with you today. Got a nice matchup between the Junction City Brigade in progress. They're out of the Jayhawk League, and the TPA of Texas out of Grapevine, Texas, in the Stand Mutual League. We are in progress in the bottom of the first. TPA went in order in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, and Junction City, Gannon White led it off with a base on balls, followed by a infield single by Chad Pantuso. You are up to date. First and second, bottom of the first, no score. Gabe Yonto at the plate out of South Bend, Indiana. He is out of Indiana University Southeast, where he hit 222. 302 for the Brigade this summer. He's got a couple of homers. Very speedy. 22 stolen bases. So pleased to have you with you. Pleased to be with you. That is on the ground. First baseman Comer will step on it. Throw to first, not in time. So Gannon White is erased. We'll get to the lineups presented by Coughlin in just a moment. First pitch weather. Very warm here in Wichita. We've had overnight rains, 86 degrees, heat index of 90, and the wind is dead calm. Any wind we do have is blowing out to left field, so the humidity and the heat will be a factor. So Yonto reaches on the fielder's choice. Here is Kyler Horseman. He is out of Manhattan, first and second for the Brigade with one out in the inning. So that first pitch weather brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood for good hitters since 2005. That is fouled away. Defensively for TPA, left to right in the outfield, Delancey, Lucky, and Reisenhoover. Comer over at third base, Gutierrez at short, James at second base, and Carriaga over at first. Regas doing the catching. And out of McKinney, Texas, Ben Steck. That is into center field. That's going to get out. They will hold the runners. And Junction City has the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. So Horseman all over that one. One out in the inning. Having a little bit of technical problems, so please bear with us. We do have good pictures. Our pictures brought to you by Butler Creative out of Butler Community College. Andrew Burgos at the controls. Bases loaded, one out here in the bottom of the first. First pitch swinging is Fergans. That is fouled away. He had a nice summer in the Jayhawk League. He's out of Plano, Texas. Hit 363 and drove in 28. Be headed back to Texas A&M Corpus Christi, where he hit 310 last spring. Peyton Fergans, your shortstop today. Infield drawn in. Double play depth in the middle. Outfield shallow and straight away. One out in the inning. We're in the bottom of the first. Appreciate you joining us. On the ground, right side, that'll get through. Actually, that is picked up by the second baseman, nobody there. That just got by the first baseman, Carriaga, and a run will score, and the Brigade will strike first. So here is your replay. That got just by the diving first baseman. Picked up nicely by James, but nobody there to cover it. So that'll be a base hit for Fergans. His first knock of the World Series. 1-0 in favor of the Brigade. Bases still loaded. First pitch swinging from Logan Myers, fouled back our direction. Myers out of Pittsburgh, Kansas. Fantastic numbers in Emporia State. He drove in 41, hit 7 bombs, and hit 326. pretty much kept that same pace, hitting .333 in the Jayhawk this summer. He takes a strike. Quickly in the hole, 0-2. 1 out in the inning, bases loaded, bottom of the first. Thanks for joining us. So Stack in a little bit of trouble. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harpole is next. Dead calm here in Wichita, Kansas. Going to be a hot one. That's in the dirt. That is smothered nicely by Regos. That saved a run. Don't forget, today is baseball round the clock. That clock up in the top right-hand corner indicates the time elapsed for the start of baseball around the clock. We're 15 minutes into it. So if you're an insomniac, you need to get out here. So basically baseball all day today, all around the clock. Oklahoma MVP will take on the Hayes Larks at 6, and in the nightcap, Seattle and Lone Star. That's the Blackfins taking on Lone Star Kraken. That is back to the box. And the only play he will have is to home plate. Yonto is erased, 2 outs in the inning. So everybody moves up. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. Here is Braden Harpole. Burke Burnett, Texas native. Hit .232 at Seminole State with a homer last spring. .269 in a Jayhawk for him. And he takes strike 1 on the outer half. Stack has already thrown 22 pitches, 13 for strikes, so he'll need to reduce that number a little bit to hang around here all day. That's fouled away. Quickly 0-2. Appreciate everybody joining us. Had a little bit of audio issues to start the game. They had to do some restarts. Thankfully, everybody that knows me is grateful that I'm not working on it. That's high for ball 1. Got some of the greatest minds at Butler Community College getting things hammered out. They play Harpool very deep in center and right. Takes low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4 games in the books yesterday, all run rule fashion. Winners were Lone Star Kraken, Lone Star Collegiate, Hutch, and Santa Barbara. That's into center field. Lucky is there, and he will gather it, and that'll do it. Brigade will leave them loaded. They get 1. We've played 1 from Wichita. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be right back.
BMA's residential cleaning service knows there's no place like home, especially when your home is cleaned by our experienced staff. From floor to ceiling, we've got you covered. Learn more at bmasclean.com. BMA's Cleaning Sports, PBS, Kansas. Seriously good TV.
Texas. They are out of Grapevine, Texas, the Stan Musial Texas World Series champions. This is their second appearance in the NBC World Series. Jamison Lucky will lead it off and play center field. Luke Regas will hit second and do the catching. Levi Reisenhoover will be in right field and hit third. The cleanup man will be the first baseman, Roman Carriaga. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, Aiden LeMasters. Rohan Colmer will hit sixth and play third base. DeCarlo Delancey. In left field, Jackson James will hit eighth and play second base. Rounding out the order is Angel Gutierrez. It's Lucky, Regas, Reisenhoover, Carriaga, LeMasters, Colmer, Delancey, James, and Gutierrez. Get to that Junction City defense in just a minute. Here is Rohan Carriaga. First pitch swinging on the ground, backhanded by Fergens. He's up with it. Over to first, throw is wide. Not sure how they're going to score that one. I think if Fergens comes up with that and makes a good throw, it gets him. So it looks like a base hit, according to Mike Dean, our official scorer. Been here for 40 some odd years. What a pleasure it is to have an official scorer like this group, folks. Here is Aiden LeMasters out of Boyd, Texas. Designated hitter today. We don't have any summer stats on TPA of Texas. That's first pitch is lifted to right, and White is there, had him play perfectly, and there's one away. So no stats for TPA of Texas. Some teams are real diligent about that. Some teams are not. Here is Rohan Colmer. Colmer out of the Bahamas. He is class of 2025, recently committed to Western Oklahoma State College in Altus, playing third base today. And that misses high and away. First two games of the day will be the first appearances for all teams, will conclude first appearance for all teams in pool play. Then later on this evening, we'll start the second round of that. Pick to first, not in time. Get to the defense in just a moment. Stay tuned for that. One ball, no strikes. High and in, fastball at 84, just missed. Very warm day here in Wichita, Kansas. We're coming to you live from Wichita State University. X-Stadium Tyler Field at Gene Stevenson Park. 2 balls, no strikes. Right down the middle for a call strike. 2-1. TPA of Texas out of Grapevine, AABC Stan Musial Texas World Series champ. 3-1. Making their first appearance, their second appearance. In their first appearance, they went 0-3. And that missed inside, he'll walk him. So Colmer will draw the walk, first and second for TPA. DeCarlo Delancey now. Defensively for Junction City, left to right in the outfield, Yanto, Luce, and White. Pantusa over at third base, Fergens at short, Myers at second base, Harpole at first base, Kellogg doing the catching. On the mound out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Joey Roller. And the first pitch to Delancey, he'll hit it. So the Prospect Academy now has them loaded. Roller out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Queens University, where he made 16 appearances and 8 start last spring. 2-7 with an 8.25 ERA. Opponents hit .342 against him. First pitch swinging is Jackson James. That is going to get out. 1 run will score. So Carriaga will score on the play, and we're all tied at 1. So Angel Gutierrez will step in. He's out of Houston. Pretty much an everyday player at Eastfield last spring, where he hit .339, drove in 36. So he takes strike 1. Roller's numbers for the summer: he made 4 appearances, worked 17 innings, gave up 10 hits, 1 run, struck out 19, and only walked 8. That is into right field. That's going to get down. 1 run is going to score. It's a 2-1 TPA lead. Top of the order for the prospects. Jamison Leckey, strikeout victim in the first. He's out of North Richland Hills, Texas. Headed back to Vernon College. He has no experience, at least collegiately. First pitch swinging, strike 1. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the inning. We're in the top of the second. Appreciate you tuning in today. I'll have this one and the next one, so stay tuned. If you're in the area, come on out. Bring your straw hat and something cool to drink. Actually, lots of cool drinks here at the ballpark. Baseball round the clock. We are 26 minutes deep into the experience. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That is bounced foul. Apologize for the technical problems to start this ball game. We got our best people working on it, so settle in. We'll bring it to you. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Little number back to the mound. And a home plate for 1. That's all he'll get. So Lucky will reach on the fielder's choice. Delancey is erased at the plate. 2 away. Everybody else moves up. Still loaded for Luke Regas. Popped up to the second baseman in the first. He's 0 for 1. He's out of Waxahachie, Texas. He's at Northeast Texas Community College last spring. Didn't see any action. Takes ball 1. Two outs in the inning, bases loaded, 2-0 prospects. That is ripped, caught. Holy mackerel, got him at third base. Pantuso laid out in Brooks Robinson fashion, got up, stepped on the bag, beat the runner to the bag. Here you are, seeing it again. Holy mackerel, just got him. And that's how we'll end it. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. 2-0 prospects. We'll be back.
When you look for a place to learn, train, and grow, you need something that fits with your life. At Butler Community College, we want you to reach your goals in the most affordable way possible. That's why we keep our tuition rates low, so you don't have to stress about your future. It's why we offer hundreds of scholarship opportunities for pursuing your passion. And it's why we work hard to provide a professional higher education at a lower price tag. Butler Community College. Real college, really affordable.
And welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Todd Hook, voice of the Aviators, with you today. Junction City and the prospects from Texas. Let's run through that Junction City Brigade lineup. Gannon White will lead it off and play right field, followed by Chad Pantuso over at third base, who flashed the leather to end last inning. Gabe Yonto will hit third and play left field. The designated hitter will be the cleanup guy, Kyler Horseman. Peyton Fergens will be over at shortstop. Logan Myers will hit sixth and play second base. Braden Harpool will be over at first base and hit seventh. Eli Kellogg will do the catching, and rounding out the order is Ian Luce in center field. Again, that is White, Pantuso, Yonto, Horseman, Fergens, Myers, Harpool, Kellogg, and Luce. 8, 9, and 1. It'll be Kellogg, Luce, and White. 2-1 prospects, and the first one away to Eli Kellogg, ball one. He's out of Fort Scott. Just absolutely destroyed pitching in that conference last spring. Hit .364, hitting .300 for the Brigade this summer in the Jayhawk League. Off-speed pitch is filthy in there for a called strike. It's 2-1. Brigade 25-11. They were second in the Jayhawk League. This is their first appearance in the National Baseball Congress World Series. That is lifted to right. Ryzen Hoover on the run near the line. He'll gather it for out number one. So Kellogg is erased. One out for Ian Luce. Defensively for TPA, left to right in the outfield, Delancey, Lucky, Reisenhoover, Comer. At third base, Gutierrez at short, James at second, Carriaga at first, Regas doing the catching, and Ben Steck out for inning number two. First pitch swinging is Ian Luce. That's into center field, running hard and making the catch over his shoulder is Lucky, and two away. So quickly, two up and two down. Good news for Ben Steck. He has thrown 32 pitches, 20 of them for strikes. Here's Gannon White. Walked and was forced out in the first. He's out of El Dorado. A couple of homers at Cloud County last spring. He hit .216. And a 1-0 in there for a call strike. Nice fastball at 85 from Steck. Painted the outside corner with it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is bounce foul. Brigade hitting .289 as a team in the Jayhawk League, giving up just a smidge more than 3.5 runs a game. Opposition's only hitting .229 against them. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. That is off the glove of Steck, picked up by James over the first, not in time. Will be in the dirt and get away from Carriaga down to second base on the play, and it's probably going to be a hit and error. We'll see what the official scores are telling us. So it looks like it's going to be a hit and E4 on the play. Mike Dean, our official scorer today, taking good care of us. Chad Pantuso will step in. He's out of San Antonio. Texas A&M Corpus Christi, not Crispy. Take strike one at the belt. Hit .406 this summer with 33 runs batted in. He's red hot. He is 1 for 1 today. Singled and scored in the first. And the 0-1. On the ground, ranging to his left is Gutierrez, who will make the throw, but it's up the line, not in time. Pretty much a bang-bang play, but we will see how they score it. Looks like that'll be an E6. You see I think the throw beats him there if it's on, if the throw is on the money. Over to third is White. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for the Brigade. Here is Gabe Yonto. He's out of South Bend, Indiana. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Down to second base is Pantuso. Not sure whether they'll score that defensive indifference, but there wasn't really a play. And a pitch to Yonto in there at the belt. Took a little bit off. Quickly 0-2. 302 this summer for Gabe. Had a couple of homers. Very speedy. 22 stolen bases. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed high. Tried to get him with something up around the letters. Pretty good idea from Ben Steck, but Yonto not biting. Two to 1 prospects were in the home half of the second. And that hit him. Hatton. He'll have a chance to at least tie this thing up. Played that one right off his thigh. Didn't look like it bothered him much. I'd still be down there rolling around, saying not such nice words. Horseman 243 on the season. Takes strike 1. Very warm day here in Wichita, Kansas. Our air temperature's around 87, so that's going to put the heat index in the mid-90s. 0-1. That is into left field for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Over to third base is Yonto on the play. So Horseman with a couple of RBI, his second hit of the World Series. And the Brigade takes a 3-2 lead. Here is Peyton Fergens. 1 for 1 today. He's out of Plano. Runner goes. Throw down, not in time. Actually, it's cut off. The throw to the plate is bobbled by Regas, and the run will score. Regas didn't know it was in and out of his glove. Held his empty glove up to the umpire. So Yonto will score on the play. Stolen base for Horseman. And they're going to talk about it. So while we have a little break, let's do some This Day in Baseball history, shall we? Let's go back to 1992. Nolan Ryan strikes out his 100th batter of the season for a Major League record 23 consecutive years. There you have it. Nolan Ryan. He can probably still get guys out at his age now. So this day in baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood for good hitters since 2005. We are ready to go. Runner at third base. Brigade has scored 3 times in the inning. They lead it 4-2. First pitch swinging is Fergans. He will line it out to Reisenhoover in the right field area. So that will do it for the Brigade. They will strand 1 but get 3. Our new score, Brigade 4, TPA of Texas 2. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Brigade take the lead. They lead it 4-2. Looking for the top of the third. Prospects will have 3, 4, and 5. It'll be Reisenhoover, Arriaga, the Masters. TPA sent 8 men to the plate, scored twice in the second. So Roller out for inning number 3. He's thrown 27 pitches in 2 innings. Seems like it ought to be a little bit more than that, but he has been pitching to contact. So here's Levi Reisenhoover. Over 1 today. He's out of Euless, Texas. Hit .295 at Washburn last spring. Fouls the first one back this direction, strike 1. No balls and a strike. That missed away. 1-1. Reisenhoover, the right fielder today. Bounced out to the shortstop in the first. He's 0 for 1. And a 1-1. Swung on a miss. Nice fastball at 87 from Roller. One and 2. That is into center field, hit hard, loose, going back. He won't get there, and it's off the wall. So just missed a home run by about a foot. Hit it as far as you can hit it and keep it in the ballpark. So a leadoff double for Reisenhoover. So let's look at it again. Looked like a fastball about knee high. And Luce never had a chance. Just stayed back and played the carom very well. So Reisenhoover with a chance to at least get one back. Here's Rohan Arriaga. Singled in the second. He is 1 for 1. Takes strike 1. Rohan out of Midlothian, Texas. He headed back to Navarro where he didn't get any time last spring. No balls and a strike. And that just missed low. Roller consistently upper 80s. All artificial surface here at X Stadium, Tyler Field. Very symmetrical, 330 down the line, 375 in the alley, and 390 to center. Not an ounce of dirt anywhere, but if it's in the dirt, we're going to say it's in the dirt. You're just going to have to use your imagination. Was not a proponent of artificial surface growing up. Now, I've changed my mind, folks. Took a little off. He swung through it. Nice breaking pitch from Rowland. 2 balls and a strike. Actually, it's 2-2. My apologies. I was ADD before it was cool. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind appears to be freshening. It's blowing out of the south. A little slow roller charging his Pantuso. He'll just put it in his pocket. So a base hit for Rohan Carriaga, the infield variety. So first and third for the prospects. Kind of a swing and bunt there from Carriaga. You couldn't have put it out there any better than that. Here's Aiden LeMasters out of Boyd, Texas. Flew out to the right fielder in the second inning. He's out of Wichita Baptist. Played in 26 games last spring. He takes strike 1. Runners at the corner, still nobody out. Picked to first, not in time. I don't think that's Roller's best move. What wind we do have today, folks, blowing out to left field. So if you come out, stay hydrated. Plenty to eat and drink, plenty of shade out here as well. And the 0-1. Fouled away. We are 46 minutes into baseball round the clock. So baseball from here on out till this time tomorrow. Larks and Oklahoma MVP play next. I'll have it for you. That is into left field. Yonto is there. The runner will tag and score. And it's a 4-3 ball game. So Rohan Comer will step in with 1 out in the inning. He's out of the Bahamas. Takes the first one outside. Class of 2025, he is headed to Western Oklahoma State. I'm sure Altus, Oklahoma is similar to the Bahamas. I'm guessing. Pretty sure the tide's out there in Altus all the time. That is bounced foul. That got in on his hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll have the next game for you as well. That is GPS Collegiate and Alaska Gold Panthers. And the 6 a.m. game in the morning, folks. Runner goes. And down to second base with the stolen base is Carriaga. Kind of an awkward slide there. Like a half slide, half stand up. So let's have another look at that textbook slide by Carriaga. Here it is. Looked like more of a sniper got him than anything. So I think somebody was saying stand up and he had already decided to slide. So that kind of happens. Looks to be okay. 2-1 now to Comer. That's upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Like I said, I'll have the 6 a.m. game in the morning. Don't expect a bunch of makeup and my hair all done up, so don't even look for that. 3 balls and a strike. That is cued foul. Count is full to Rohan Culmer. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second base. Top of the third. Swung on and missed it. Got him the breaking pitch in on his hands. Strikeout number 2 for Joey Roller. Roller needs a quick one. Here is DeCarlo Delancey. He is also out of the Bahamas. He was hit by a pitch in the second. Also class of 2025. And the pick to second base, not in time. Dead calm here in Wichita. You don't say that very often. Usually it's a full-blown skirt alert. And that missed high. We haven't had a whole lot of wind this summer, which is kind of uncharacteristic. A lot of rain, which we'll always take. Had another 8/10 last night at my house. I understand they had some delays last night and didn't get finished till about 1:40 this morning, so they were practicing for baseball around the clock. 2 balls, no strikes to Delancey. So 3 out of the zone from Joey Roller. Two outs in the inning, runner at second base, that is Carriaga. Right down the middle, a nice fastball at 86 from Roller. Delancey taken all the way. Four to 3 Brigade. And a 3-1. Missed inside and he'll walk him. First walk issued by Joey Roller. Does have a hit by pitch as well. Looks like they're going to talk about it. Don't see any activity in the Brigade bullpen. Neither bullpen have activity. So it looked like just the pitching coach out to talk about it. Coming up today, GPS Collegiate and Alaska Goalpanners up next. Followed by the Oklahoma MVP and the Hazelarks, and the Seattle Blackfins and Lone Star Kraken at 8:30. Jackson James will step in. Singled and drove in a run in the second. He's out of Southlake. Limited action at Mid-America Christian last spring. And he takes strike 1. James at second base today. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Nice breaking pitch from Roller. Catches the inside corner. 0-2. Wind appears to be freshening just a little bit, blowing out to the left. Good news for the fans, not so good news for the pitchers. 0-2. Swung on and missed, he got him, and that'll do it. For Prospect, they will strand a couple. We have played 2.5. Our score, Brigade 4, Prospect 3. We'll be right back.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months.
And welcome back. First pitch swinging is Logan Myers. He will bounce it to the first baseman. That is Carriaga. He'll take it himself for out number 1. 4-3, Brigade. Braden Harpole will be next. And Harpole takes ball 1. He is 0 for 1 today out of Burke Burnett. 232 at Seminole. 269 in the Jayhawk. He's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And a 2-0. That is lifted a mile high. Comer shading his eyes, foul ground, fighting for it, and makes the play. Great play by Calmer at third base. That was a big league pop-up right there. Stayed with it, 2 away. So quickly 2 up and 2 down for Ben Steck. That's good news for him. 50 pitches, 31 for strikes so far through 2 2/3. So the first one to Kellogg in there for a strike. He's out of Fort Scott where he hit 364, 300 in Jayhawk. 0 for 1 today. He's looking for that first base knock of the series, and that misses away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good to hear from the former general manager of the Aviators, Grant Jones. Tuning in from home today. That's probably a good plan with the heat and everything. 1 ball, 1 strike. Took a little off. He swung through it. Quickly 1 and 2. Pretty good breaking pitch there from Ben Steck. think in order to get Kellogg, you're going to have to change speed several times. And a fastball is cued foul right side. Count remains 1-2. Baseball around the clock is almost an hour old. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third. It missed away. Brigade leads it 4-3. All the games yesterday ended in run rule fashion. 2-2. Just missed inside. Everybody's headed to the dugout except the umpire. We're right on top of it. That was clearly off the plate on the inside. So we have an excellent view here. Plus excellent pictures and instant replay. 3-2 misses high and he'll walk it. So a 2-out walk to Kellogg. It'll bring up Ian Luce, Manhattan native, and Cali County Community College at 343 over there, 279 in the Jayhawk. He is 0 for 1 today, flew out in the second. Stack ready. Here it is. In there for a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike. And missed away. Count even 1-1. This is the Brigade's first appearance in the World Series. Pretty pitch on the outer half for a strike, 1-2. Brigade 25-11 in the Jayhawk, good for second place, and a berth to the NBC World Series. One and two. In the air to right field. Reisenhoover coming hard. He will make the call and the play, and that'll do it. So Junction City will strand 1. We have played 3. 4-3 Brigade. We'll be right back.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
And welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Todd Hood, voice of the Aviators, describing the action today. 4-3 Brigade. We go to the fourth. 9-1-2 for the prospects. It'll be Gutierrez, Lucky, and Regas. Hot day in Wichita. Temperature upper 80s with the heat index in probably the mid-90s, be my guess. Here is Angel Gutierrez. He is 1 for 1. Singled in the second and drove in a run. He's out of Houston. 53 pitches for Roller through 3 innings. 33 of them for strikes. And the first pitch on the ground right side. Harpo will get it, take it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Top of the order, here's Jamison Lucky. He's 0 for 2. He's still looking for that first knock of the World Series. He's out of North Richland Hills. Center fielder today. Strikeout victim in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. First pitch swinging, fouled away, strike 1. And the 0-1. Catches the inside corner. Nice fastball at 89 from Joey Roller. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Just missed away. Tried to get him to chase. Nothing doing. Good take there by Jamison Lucky. Swung on and missed. He was fooled on the pitch. Strikeout number 3 for Joey Roller. 2 away. So Luke Regas will step in there with nobody on the bags. 2 outs in the inning. He's out of Waxahachie. Hitless today, 0 for 2. In there at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Just missed. 2 balls and a strike. 91st NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Thanks for watching. Baseball round the clock is 1 hour and 7 minutes old. On the ground left side. Cut off by Pantuso. He'll throw across his body and just gets him. That'll do it. So TPA goes in order. We have played 3.5. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
Bottom of the 4th we go, 4-3. Brigade. Ben Steck will get the baseball for the 4th. He has thrown 61 pitches, 38 for strikes. Top of the order For the guys out of the Jayhawk League, it'll be 1, 2, and 3. White, Pantuso, and Yonto schedule. Warm day in Wichita. If you're in the area, come on out. Bring your straw hat. Plenty of shade for everyone. Baseball around the clock, and there'll be cornhole later. So lots to see and do here at the ballpark. Lots to eat and drink as well. What little breeze we have is blowing out of the south. That is out to left field. It's not been a factor yet. White, Pantuso, Yonto. Here is Gannon White. 1 for 1 with a walk, singled in the second, and scored. It's out of El Dorado. 31 stolen bases on the season for Gannon, so if he gets on, look for him to run. Shows bunt, gets it down, a good one. Fielded by the catcher, and the throw is wide, and gets away. Into the dugout, they will blow it dead there. So a little bit unlucky. They're going to give him second base. I think he probably makes it to third if the ball doesn't go into the bullpen. So it looks like it's going to be scored a base hit and E2 on the play. So error on the throw allows White to second base. Nobody out in the inning. Here is Pantuso. He is 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the first, reached on an error and scored in the second. Out of San Antonio, he'll be headed to Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He's hitting .406 with 33 runs driven in. Popped back this direction, but it'll get just over our head. Don't have the window open yet. May open it here in a little bit. It's getting a little chilly up here. I hate to say that to the folks that may be listening in the stands, but air conditioning does work really well here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second base. Nobody out. Took a little off on the ground. Left side, in and out of the glove of Gutierrez. He will throw it into the dugout. So that's going to go as an E6. Feels it cleanly. He has plenty of time. Over to third is White. So second and third. And TPA wants to talk about it. So they're going to give him a couple of errors on the play. So 1 on the play and 1 on the throw. So TPA unraveling a little bit. They're going to talk about it. Let's do a little this day in baseball history, shall we? Let's go back to 1987. Catfish hunter Billy Williams and Ray Dandridge are inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. So Catfish, Billy Williams, and Ray Dandridge into the Hall on this day. Baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood for good hitters since 2005. Conference over. Still no outs in the inning. Second and third. Brigade on the move. Here is Gabe Yonto. South Bend, Indiana. He'll be headed to Indiana University Southeast, where he hit .222 last year. 302 in a Jayhawk. Couple of homers. He has some power. A little squibber. Left side up with it is Gutierrez over to first, not in time. So if Carriaga able to smother that one, he is out, but a run will score. And another error charged to TPA. Actually, they're going to give him a hit on that one. So a base hit for Gabe Yonto and an RBI. Over to third base is Pantuso. Runners at the corners for the Brigade. They now lead it 5-3. Kyler Horseman will step in out of Manhattan. Red hot today, 2 for 2, a couple of RBI and a stolen base. Takes strike one. Down to second base is Yonto. Second and third now for Horseman. Base hit would blow this thing open. Popped up right side, that's not going to do it. First baseman Carriaga shades down and gathers it for out number 1. One out in the inning for Peyton Fergens. He's 1 for 2, singled in the first. He's out of Plano. Had a heck of a summer, hit .363 with 28 runs driven in. Off-speed pitch just missed. Two balls, no strikes, one out in the inning. And a 2-0. Kind of a get me over breaking pitch in there. 2-1. And a 2-1. Missed away. It's 3-1. Stack one pitch away from loading them up with one out in the inning. They got Fergen shaded a little bit towards left field. A lot of room in right center. And the off-speed pitch missed away. Second walk and a hit by pitch issued by Ben Steck. He has yet to strike out a man. Logan Myers out of Pittsburgh, Kansas. Takes strike one. Hit .326 at Emporia State and drove in 41 last spring. His numbers continue to translate over to the Jayhawk League where he hit .333 and missed away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fastball high and away. .75 pitches for Steck, 46 for strikes. Gotta wonder how long or how much he's got left in the tank. 2-1. Actually, that was 3-1. He'll walk him and he'll walk one in. So back-to-back walks issued by Ben Steck. Here is Braden Harpole out of Burke Burnett. He is hitless today, looking for that first knock of the series. 6-3 in favor of the Brigade. No balls and a strike. On the ground, smothered by the first baseman, Carriaga, in and out of his glove. And they're going to give him a base hit on that one. That ball was smoked. Carriaga just got some leather on it. Harpo with RBI. Let's look at it one more time. So in and out of the glove of Carriaga. A run will score, and it's 7-3. Eli Kellogg now. Base is still juiced. Kellogg 300 in the Jayhawk League out of Fort Scott. And that missed away. Is some activity now in the prospects bullpen. Looks like a left-hander getting loose. Guy ought to have some binoculars. He's going to do this full time. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. One ball, two strikes, bases loaded. 3 runs across. That's popped up. That'll be the infield fly rule. Batter will be out. 2 away. So Ian Luce will be the 9th man to bat here in the frame. Ian Luce. 0 for 2. He's out of Manhattan. And he takes strike 1. And the 0-1 catches the inner half. Pretty good pitch there from Ben Speck. Boy, painted the inside corner with it. And the 0-2. On the ground to right side. This might not end it. So a run will score. James will not be able to handle it. And another error. And a heads-up base running play by Logan Myers. And another run. So TPA sleeping a little bit. Myers took advantage of it. First and second. Brigade will bat around. Gannon White will step in. Singled about 25 minutes ago. So the prospect's a little sloppy. And that's in there for a strike. White out of El Dorado. 2 for 2 with a walk. A couple of runs scored. That is over the head of the pitcher. Charging is Gutierrez. Over to first. Just got him. And that'll do it. So Brigade will send 10 men to the plate. They will score 5 times. They now lead at 9-3. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back. Top of the fifth we go. The error bug has bitten the TPA of Texas. They commit 3 errors. Junction City gets 5 runs in the fourth. They lead it 9-3. Welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Campus of Wichita State University, X-Stadium, Tyler Field at Gene Stevenson Park. I'm Todd Hook. TPA will send up 3, 4, and 5. Risen, Hoover, Carriaga, and LeMaster scheduled. Roller out there for inning number 5. He has thrown 62 pitches. First one fouled back from Risen, Hoover, strike 1. He's 1 for 2. Doubled and scored in the third. He's out of Euless, Texas. Right fielder today, slightly open stance, left on right matchup. And the pitch. Just missed low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a 1-1. High and away. 2-1. Prospects out of Grapevine won the Stan Musial World Series to gain their berth to the NBC World Series. And a 2-1 on the ground left side. Fergens gets an in-between hop that manages it well over to first in time for out number 1. Pretty good play there by Fergens. He got an in-betweener. Stayed with it. You just never know on an in-between hop. Rohan Carriaga, first baseman, will step in out of Midlothian, Texas. He is red hot today, 2 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch swinging into left field, hit hard, but right at Yanto, who has to jump at the last second to gather it. That ball hit on a line right at you in the outfield is the toughest play in baseball. 2 outs in the inning. So Joey Roller trying to accomplish a shutdown inning here in the 5th, and he's 2/3 away from getting it done. Aiden LeMasters, Boyd, Texas product. He's 0 for 2, but was credited with an RBI in the 3rd. Wichita Baptist. And the 0-1. Took a little off, but in there at the belt, 0-2. And the 0-2 bounce foul. Coming up on 70 pitches for Ruller. 45 of them for strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Top 5. Fastball missed away. Pretty good velo from Ruller at 88. One and 2, Ruller ready. Here it is. Off-speed pitch missed away, and it's 2-2. Throw a strike 2-2, you got a really good chance of getting out of it. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bounced foul. That might have got a piece of Kellogg. If you're going to catch at the college level, you're going to have to be tough. Here's another look. Yep, that one got just a piece of Kellogg. Looks like on the inner thigh there where there's no protection. Great camera work, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch missed low. A good take. It's full. Pictures brought to you by Butler Creative TV out of Butler County Community College. If you've got to send a kid to college, Butler should be on your list. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He got him. Strikeout number 4 for Roller, and that'll do it. TPA goes in order. We played 4.5. Our score, the Brigade 9 and TPA 3. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it, because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover's Deborah.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
And welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Todd Hook with you today. Brigade and the prospects from Texas. Looks like the prospects will go to the bullpen. They'll get left-hander Ian Reed, who's out of South Lake, and Howard Junior College. Will work the 5th. Brigade leads it 9-3. Brigade sent 10 men to the plate in the 4th and scored 5 times. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Brigade. Tuso, Yanto, and Horseman scheduled. Reed out of Howard Junior College. No collegiate experience for Ian. Takes over for Ben Steck. Get to his numbers in a minute. So Ian Reed will take over. Here is Chad Pantuso. And the pitch just inside. Almost hit him. So we can close the book on Stack. He worked 4 innings, gave up 9 hits, 9 runs, 3 of which were earned, and 3 walks, and no strikeouts. 2 balls, no strikes to Pantuso. He's out of San Antonio. That's in the dirt, so 3 quickly out of the zone for Reed. Pantuso 406 in the Jayhawk. 1 for 3 today. He has reached every time and scored every time. He's driven in 33 so far this summer. Do they turn him loose 3-0? They do not. He missed inside. And Reed, the first hitter he sees, he walks. So Gabe Yanto will step in out of South Bend. 9-3 Brigade. Brigade got 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 5 in the 4th. Throw to first, not in time. Yanto hit .302 in the Jayhawk this summer. Had a couple of homers and stole 22 bags. Shows bunt and takes strike 1. And the 0-1 misses away. And the 1-1 in there to knees. 1-2, pretty good pitch from Ian Reed. Great location. On the ground to right side. James up with it. The only play he will have is to first base, so a productive out for him. Pantuso over to second on the play. Not a double play ball. It's not hit sharply enough. One out in the inning. Stay tuned. At the conclusion, we'll have our player and play of the game. You don't want to miss that. Kyler Horseman now. Here's the pitch. Just high and away. He's out of Manhattan. Couple of hits on the afternoon, 2 RBI and a stolen base. Was used as a pitcher and a position player at Barton in 2024. Two balls, no strikes. And a pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Two and one. Missed away. Pantuso making a lot of noise out there, moving back and forth. But Ian Reed, good job looking him back and getting him stopped and headed at least back to the bag. That's the pitcher's responsibility. 3-1. And the pitch. That is ripped to left field. Delancey looking up, and if it's fair, it's gone. And gone. So a 2-run home run for Kyler Horseman. And 2 more runs for the Brigade. And that home run good for another $100 for teachers. So home runs for teachers. Home run down the line by Kyler Horseman. Not sure what the total is for home runs for teachers, but it's got to be up around $500-600 by now. So here's Fergans. So home runs for teachers, that is now 4. That's 400 total. Courtesy of Kansas Strong, Kansas Oil and Natural Gas Producers. So $400 in the pot for Kansas teachers so far. I'm a Kansas teacher, so I just pick up the cash after this game. Is that how that works? They're saying no. Okay. 1-1 to Fergans out of Plano. 1 out in the inning, 2 runs across. 11-3 in favor of the Brigade. Fergans 1 for 2 with a walk. Singled in the first. Swings through it. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bases were cleared by Kyler Horseman. On the ground, right side, gonna have to hurry. James up with it, flip to Caraga in time for out number 2. The error bug has bitten the prospects. They have committed at least 4 today. Logan Myers will step in with 2 outs out of Pittsburgh, Kansas. An absolute superstar last spring at Emporia State, where he hit .326 and drove in 41. .333 in the Jayhawk. So an equally good summer in there at the knees. For a called strike. 1-1, and that hit it. Two hit by pitches today, committed by TPA pitching. Here's Braden Harpool. Herc Burnett, Texas. First pitch to him, missed away. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Be headed back to Seminole State in the fall. Limited action last spring, but he did have a homer. .269 in the Jayhawk. That is lined but caught by Gutierrez, and that'll do it. So the Brigade will strand 1. They get 2 more. They lead at 11-3. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
Anniversary of the NBC World Series at Chicken Football. November 14th, the NBC Football Foundation will be hosting our second.
BMA's residential cleaning service knows there's no place like home, especially when your home is cleaned by our experienced staff. From floor to ceiling, we've got you covered. Learn more at bmasclean.com. BMA's Cleaning Sports, PBS, Kansas. Seriously good TV.
Top of the 6th we go. It's all Junction City Brigade. They lead at 11-3. Academy will send up 6, 7, and 8 here in the inning. Colmer, Delancey, and James. Roller will get the baseball for the 6th. He has thrown 75 pitches. He has settled in nicely. He's given up a couple of runs in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. Been pretty quiet ever since getting the Academy in order. Quickly 0-2 to Colmer. Colmer 0 for 1 with a walk. Scored. He's out of the Bahamas. Headed to Altus, Oklahoma in the fall. That is bounced foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Baseball around the clock is 1 hour and almost 45 minutes old. So those folks will be in a great mood this time tomorrow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's swung on and missed. Nice breaking pitch from Roller. They'll complete the play by a throw to first base, and that'll do it for Colmer. Strikeout number 5 for Joey Ruller. DeCarlo Delancey will step in. He is hitless today. He was hit by a pitch in the second and walked in the third. Left fielder today out of Bahamas. Picks on the first pitch he sees and picks up that first base hit of the World Series. Pretty good wood on it through the left side. He is aboard with one out in the inning. Here's Jackson James. And it looks like they're going to talk about it. So it looks like they're going to ask for the baseball. That'll be all for Joey Ruller. He will leave in good shape. Stands to win this one. So the bullpen will be called upon by the Brigade. We'll tell you all about it. We're going to step aside, take a break, tell you all about it when we get back. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back.
When you look for a place to learn, train, and grow, you need something that fits with your life. At Butler Community College, we want you to reach your goals in the most affordable way possible. That's why we keep our tuition rates low, so you don't have to stress about your future. It's why we offer hundreds of scholarship opportunities for pursuing your passion. And it's why we work hard to provide a professional higher education at a lower price tag. Butler Community College. Real college, really affordable.
Trevor Laughlin will get the baseball for the Brigade. He is out of Junction City. Spent a little time at Southwestern College. He will be committed to Montreat College in the fall. Get to his numbers in just a moment. So here's Jackson James. First pitch to him, high and in, ball one. So Trevor Laughlin picks to first. Laughlin made 11 appearances in the summer, worked 29 and a third. He was 1-0. Only gave up 34 hits. That has popped to shallow center, and it looks like it's going to be Fergans making the call and not the play, so that'll be an error. So hopefully the Erberg is not. So we're going to look at it again, hopefully. At least you can look at it. I can't look at it. So anyway, the numbers for Trevor Laughlin, 29 and a third innings of work. He was 1-0. First one to Gutierrez outside. Gave up 34 hits, 17 runs, 16 of which were earned. Struck out 26 and only walked 10. He had an ERA of 3.81, and the opponents only hit .304 against him. 1 ball and 1 strike to Angel Gutierrez. He is 1 for 2 today, singled and drove in a run in the second. He's out of Houston First and second. Right down the middle. Numbers for Roller. 5 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. So pretty good afternoon for Roller, especially in this heat. That missed away, 2 2. Gold Panthers radio crew getting ready next to me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took a little off. He swung through it. And that'll do it for Angel Gutierrez. First strikeout of the night for Trevor Laughlin. 1 out in the inning. Top of the order now. Here's Jamison Lucky. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts and reached on a fielder's choice in the second out of North Richland Hills. And he'll wear that one. And just like that, prospects have him loaded up. Number 1 rule as a relief pitcher, the same thing as with a clinician, is when you come into the ball game, do no harm. And the first pitch to Rigas is behind him. A run will score. So that was a pitch behind him. Looked like he was throwing that one at the bull. So everybody will move up. Just love it when your monitor quits. It's not like I'm used to having one, folks, but it is nice. That is ripped to left field. Yanto on his horse. He'll look up, and it's off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. And Luke Rigas just missed a dinger by a foot. He will cruise in with a 2 RBI double. So both Lucky and James will score. And it's an 11-6 ball game. Levi Reisenhoover, first pitch swinging, it's popped up, nobody can find it. And finally, Myers, the second baseman, comes out of nowhere to make the call and the play for out number 3. So that'll do it for the prospects. They get 3 more. Our new score, Brigade 11 and the prospects 6. We played 5 1/2. And we'll be right back. Bottom of the 6th we go. TPA of Texas get 3 in the top of the 6th. It's now an 11-6 ball game. I'm Todd, pleased to be bringing you the action today. It'll be 8-9-1 for Junction City. It'll be Kellogg, Luce, and top of the order White. Kind of want to stay tuned at the conclusion of this one. We will have the player and play of the game, so stay tuned for that. So here's Kellogg. Kellogg 0 for 2. A couple of pop-ups and a walk. He's out of Fort Scott. First pitch swinging, popped up. And overrunning it is Carriaga. He had a play over there, but just overran it. So new life for Eli Kellogg. Finished the season in the Jayhawk League hitting 300. Fort Scott Community College product, 364 last season. And that misses low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now to Kellogg. Anxious for that first base hit of the series. Here it is. Missed away. Second full inning for Ian Reed. Fisted foul. 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Brigade got a couple in the 5th thanks to the 2-run bomb by Kyler Horseman. Three balls, 2 strikes. Reed ready. Popped up. Right side, Carriaga with another chance, and he will run out of room. Wichita State with the screen all the way down to the bullpen, being proactive for safety. They used to be wide open over there, and you really had to pay attention. Any overthrow to first base ended up right in your lap. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he walks. So a leadoff walk to Eli Kellogg here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Ian Luce. Takes ball 1. He's out of Manhattan. Hitless today, 0 for 3, did reach on an error in the 4th. The error bug has bitten the prospects. Catches the outside corner, it's 1 and 1. It's foul back. Quickly 1 and 2. Luce hit 343 at Cali last spring. One and 2. Just missed away. Pretty good spot. Tough one to take, but good take. Two balls, 2 strikes. It is in the air to right field. I don't think anybody's going to get it. And a dive by Lucky. It'll be backed up by Reisenhuber. And slipping on some ice around third is Kellogg. He'll get back safely. So a double for Gannon White. Over to third is Kellogg. He'll stop there. So a good try out there by Lucky. He had a good route, but the ball was just hit on the screws. So it looks like home plate umpire having a conversation with third base coach about something. Not quite sure what they're discussing. They might be discussing why our monitor doesn't work. Oh, it works now. Folks at Butler Community College all over it. Second and third. And the pitch. Just missed low and away. Pantuso. One hit on the afternoon. He scored 4 times. He's reached on the air twice. Base hit in the first and scored. He's out of San Antonio. Inside in there for a strike. Actually, that is Gannon White at the plate. My apologies. And he hit him. So it looks like they're going to call him back and say he didn't make a real good attempt. So let's look at that again. So yeah, he kind of leaned into that one. Not much of an attempt. So a good call by the home plate umpire, going to hold him right there. Count goes to 1-2. Infield drawn in. That is sprayed foul out of play. Appreciate the folks from Butler Community College fixing my monitor. They're bringing you all the pictures today and all tournament long. They've been a staple at this World Series for about 4 years and do a bang-up job. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, fouled out of play. Go through a lot of balls here at the World Series. I was talking to tournament director Katie this morning, and she said she orders 160 dozen baseballs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. In there for a call strike. A nice breaking pitch from Ian Reed. And Gannon White will watch it. First strike out of the afternoon for Reed. One out in the inning. Here's Chad Pantuso out of San Antonio. Popped up right side. Infield was drawn in, but the right fielder Reisenhoover in with the shades down will make the play. Not deep enough to score on. So they'll hold the runner at third base. Pantuso is retired. 2 away. Gabe Yonto will step in with runners at second and third. He is out of South Bend, Indiana. 1 for 3 with a hit by pitch. Has scored twice. Take strike 1. No balls and a strike. 2 outs in the inning. High and in. One and 1, second and third. We're in the home half of the 6th. That is into center field. Lucky. Shades down. Moving to his left, he'll get it, and that'll be it for the Brigade. They will strand a couple. We go to the 7th, 11-6 Brigade. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the hole in field.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months.
Welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Todd, voice of the Aviators, proudly bringing you today's action. TPA Academy out of Grapevine, Texas versus your Junction City Brigade out of the Jayhawk League. 11-6 ball game as we move to the 7th. Trevor Laughlin, after getting the final 2 outs of the 6th, will continue to work. He has thrown 12 pitches, 7 of which for strikes. He will get 4, 5, and 6 of the Academy. Caraga, Lamasters, and Comer expected. Rohan Kariga will step in out of Midlothian. And the first one to him inside ball 1. GPS Collegiate and Alaska Gold Panthers coming up after this one. I'll have it for you. Baseball around the clock. We're just over 2 hours old into the experience. Caraga takes high and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Couple of hits on the afternoon. He's 2 for 3. And the pitch up and in. And he'll walk him. Almost hit him. First walk issued by Trevor Laughlin. He took over for Joey Ruller. Had a nice afternoon. And the first pitch to Aiden Lemasters is high. So 4 straight, that's in there for a strike. My apologies. No balls and a strike. I'll just let the umpire call them from here on out, if you don't mind. No balls and a strike. The Masters out of Boyd, Texas. Take strike 2. So Laughlin working over the rosin bag out there. 0-2 to Lemasters. He's 0 for 3 today. Throw to first in time. Not in time. And the 0-2 just missed inside. One ball, 2 strikes. Top 7. 11-6 in favor of the Brigade. That is on the ground left side. That'll get through for a base hit. So Lemasters picks up base hit number 1 of the World Series. And it's first and second with nobody out here in the 7th. There's a little bit of activity in the Brigade bullpen. Looks like number 27, if I'm reading that correctly. That is Caden Gray loosening. Here's Coleman. First pitch swinging. That'll get through for a base hit. They will hold the runner. And the throw is on the money. He'd have been a dead man. So the bases are loaded for the prospects. So a leadoff walk and 2 base hits. They're loaded up. So it looks like the Brigade is going to talk about it. Let's do a little This Day in Baseball history. Let's go back to 1948 for all you old folks. But it looks like they're going to go to the bullpen. We're going to take a break. You're watching the NBC World Series. We'll tell you about the new guy when we come back.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And the Brigade will go to the bullpen. They lead it 11-6, but the bases are loaded. They will go to right-hander Caden Gray. He's out of north of the border, Wyoming, Ontario, Canada. Last spring at Washburn, where he made 8 appearances, all in relief. He was 1-0. And opponents kind of had their way with him. They hit .394 against him. We'll get to the summer numbers in just a moment. So Caden Gray will take over on the mound for the Brigade. Bases are loaded. So Brigade worked 20 2/3 innings this past summer. He had no record. Gave up 21 hits, 14 runs, 12 of which were earned, walked 6 and struck out 26. He had an ERA of 4.065, and opponents only hit .259 against him, so a significant improvement from spring to fall for Caden Gray. So he will get the baseball with the bases loaded. Double play depth in the middle. That is on the ground. Second for 1. Back to first in time. Brigade turn it, but Carriga scores on the play, and it's a 11-7 ball game. So 1 pitch, and the pitcher's best friend appears, the double play ball. Over to third base on the play is LeMasters, and it'll be Jackson James. On the ground, first pitch swinging. And charging is Pantuso, gets it on the short hop, throws across, gets him, and that'll do it. So minimal damage done. Prospects get 1. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 11-7 Brigade. We'll be right back.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover's Deborah.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
When you look for a place to learn, train, and grow, you need something that fits with your life. At Butler Community College, we want you to reach your goals in the most affordable way possible. That's why we keep our tuition rates low, so you don't have to stress about your future. It's why we offer hundreds of scholarship opportunities for pursuing your passion. And it's why we work hard to provide a professional higher education at a lower price tag. Butler Community College. Real college, really affordable.
Stretch time in Wichita. Brigade leads it 11-7. Home half of the 7th we go. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Brigade. Horseman, Fergens, and Myers expected. Ian Reed out for inning number 3. Reed has thrown 47 pitches, 25 for strikes. He's given up 1 run. So Kyler Horseman will step in. Little John Denver playing at the ballpark. After Take Me Out to the Ballpark, it just doesn't get any better than that. Here's Horseman. He has had a heck of a day. He is 3 for 4 with a homer, 4 RBI. Got to be in the running for player of the game somewhere, you'd think. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. At the conclusion of this one, we'll have the play and the player of the game announcement. That is fisted foul back our direction. Public address announcer Frank Martinez trying to make a play on the ball. This is his 31st year behind the mic, I'm told. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up right side. Who's it going to be? Looks going to be Ryzen Hoover on the run, making the play for out number 1. Peyton Fergens. 1 for 3 with a walk, singled in the first, walked and scored in the 4th. Is that a Plano? First one, low and away, ball 1. And a 1-0, high. 2 balls and no strikes. You got to think that the prospectors can't afford to give up any more runs here at this juncture in the baseball game. We are in the 7th. 2 balls and a strike now to Fergens. Texas A&M Corpus Christi, where he hit 310. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. He had a nice pass at that one. And a 2-2. Fisted, popped up, left side. Colmer going back, shading his eyes, unable to make the play. So it looked like at the last second it got in the sun, and he took a stab at it, unable to get it. That'd have been a tough play all around. Here, we're looking at it again. Just lost it at the last second. He was looking right in the sun. And the first in there for a ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brigade coached by Micah Cannon, Nick George, and Tyler Ross. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That missed low and away, and he'll walk him. A 1-out walk to Fergens. It'll bring up Logan Myers. And the first one to Myers, low and away, ball 1. 1 out in the inning. We're in the 7th. Picked a first, not in time. One-oh. In there for a strike at the knees. Pretty good pitch there from Reed. Myers 326 at Emporia State, drove in 41 last spring. Has some power, hit 7 homers. Off-speed pitch paints the outside corner, 1-2. You'd think Myers going to get a steady diet of off-speed stuff with his power. And a 1-2. On the ground, left side, caught by Comer. Throws to second just in time to get Fergens. 2 outs in the inning. Let's look at that one again. Going to his left is Comer. Lays out. And just gets him. Two outs in the inning. Here is Harpo. And the pitch just missed outside. Harpo out of Burke Burnett, Texas. 1 for 4 today. Singled and drove in a run in the 4th. Brigade batted around in the 4th, by the way. That missed high. 2 balls and no strikes. Harpo 269 in the Jayhawk. 3 balls, no strikes. You got to wonder if they might turn him loose. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. In there to knees, 3-1. Left-handers usually like that low pitch on the inner half. And the pitch. Foul back this direction. Don't have the window open. I'll open it for game 2. I'm still waiting for that first souvenir to come through the window in 11 years. I've been shut out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Runner goes. And that'll do it. For the Brigade, they will strand 1. We have played 7. Brigade 11 and the TPA Texas 7. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back. We go to the 8th from Wichita. Prospects running out of time. They trail it 11-7. Prospects will have 9-1-2 in the 8th. It'll be Gutierrez, Lucky, and Regas. Caden Gray will get the baseball for his first full inning of work. He came in and got the last 2 outs of the 7th. Gutierrez out of Houston and Eastfield. Had a nice spring over there, hit 339 and drove in 36. Shows bunt and comes up empty, strike one. 1 for 3 today, singled and drove in a run in the second. And the 0-1 swung through and missed. Nice fastball on the outer half from Gray at 85. Top of the 8th. Warm day in Wichita. Lots of humidity, so if you come out, bring your straw hat, plenty to drink. Lots of shade out here, more shade than you would think, so come on out. We have baseball forever. We have baseball around the clock going on right now. We're 2 hours and almost 30 minutes into the experience. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Angel Gutierrez. It's been busy at shortstop today. On the ground to right side. Up with it is Myers, over to first in time to get the speedy Gutierrez for out number 1. So 1 out in the inning. Top of the order for the prospects. Jamison Lucky will step in. He's hitless today, 0 for 3. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd. Spent a little time at Vernon College last spring, didn't get any experience. Takes ball 1. Gold Panthers and GPS Collegiate up next. I'll have it for you. Followed by the Oklahoma MVP and the Larks. And then Seattle Black Fins and Lone Star Kraken in the nightcap. And we continue after that, so don't nobody go home. 3 balls and no strikes to Jamison Lucky, so 3 out of the zone from Caden Gray. And they turn him loose 3-0, and it is up the middle for a base hit. So Jamison Lucky swinging 3-0 does get lucky. And he's aboard his first base hit of the World Series. Seeing eye variety through the middle. Here is Luke Regas. Brigade leads at 11-7. They've had their chances to put this thing away, have yet to do so. Regas out of Waxahachie. Throw to first, not in time. Spent some time at Northeast Community College in Texas in 2025. Didn't have any experience. And the first one in there at the belt, strike 1. Doubled and drove in a couple in the 6th. He's 1 for 4. Picked to first, a little closer. That is foul straight back. So Gray has thrown 13 pitches, 8 of which for strikes, so he's pounded the zone. Third pitcher of the ball game. So a good play by a fan. If you're a souvenir hunter, now's the time to be out here. No balls, 2 strikes to Luke Regas. Into center field. Loose is there, and he'll get it for out number 2. So it'll be up to Levi Reisenhoover to keep things going here in the 8th. He's out of Euless. 1 for 4 today, doubled and scored in the 3rd. 295 at Washburn last year. He does have some power. Hit 5 homers last spring. Picked a first, not in time. Gray's picked a first are very good. He puts the ball right on the money. And the first one upstairs, ball 1. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Don't forget, you want to stay tuned for the player and play of the game when we at the conclusion of this one. Off-speed pitch is bounced foul. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Here it is. Tried to hold up. They'll see if he went around. He did not. Two-two to Reisenhoover. And the pitch. Fisted foul. So a good battle being put up by Levi Reisenhoover. Here's a 2-2. Back to the box. Gray will grit it and flip to first. That will do it. And that'll end your inning. Prospects will strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 11-7. You're watching the NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. I'll be right back.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover's dipper.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
When you look for a place to learn, train, and grow, you need something that fits with your life. At Butler Community College, we want you to reach your goals in the most affordable way possible. That's why we keep our tuition rates low, so you don't have to stress about your future. It's why we offer hundreds of scholarship opportunities for pursuing your passion. And it's why we work hard to provide a professional higher education at a lower price tag. Butler Community College. Real college, really affordable.
And welcome back. Wichita, Kansas, 91st NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Bottom of the 8th we go. Brigade lead at 11-7. New pitcher for the Prospects. Looks like number 8. Let's see who that might be. That is Austin Berta will take over on the mound. First pitch swinging is Eli Kellogg. Up with it is James over to first in time. 1 out in the inning. So Ian Luce will step in with 1 out in the inning. First pitch swinging, fouled away. So Austin Berta. On the ground right side. And Carriaga will take it himself. 4 out number 2. Gannon White will step in to keep things going for the Brigade. So Berta out of Mansfield, Texas. He is in the transfer portal. I hope to be in the transfer portal in a couple of years. I am hoping that Medicare will pick me up. So 0-1 now to Gannon White. Couple of hits on the afternoon. 2 for 4. Computer has him 3 for 5, but I'm not so sure about that one. That's in the air to left field. Delancey had him played perfectly, and just what the doctor ordered for TPA. They go in order. We go to the 9th. Last chance for TPA. You're watching the NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
And welcome back to Wichita, Kansas. Wichita State University on the camp on Tyler Field, X Stadium, and Gene Stevenson Park. I'm Todd Hook. We go to the top of the 9th. Academy running out of time. They trail it 11-7. Caden Gray will get the baseball for inning number 9. So it'll be up to Gray to try to. Not a save situation for Caden Gray, but since he's leading by 4. So great, 20 pitches so far, 13 for strikes, so he's pounded the zone. 4, 5, and 6 for the Academy. First pitch swinging is Rohan Carriaga. He rips that one down the line. He will cruise into second base with a leadoff double. So good start for the Academy. Aiden Masters will step in with a runner at second base. And a first pitch in there for a called strike. One ball, one strike to LeMasters. He's out of Boyd, Texas. 1 for 3 today, singled in the 7th. One ball, one strike. And an off-speed pitch catches the inner half. Don't forget, at the conclusion, stay with us. We'll have the player of the game and the play of the game. One ball and two strikes. And missed inside. So the Junction City contingent not too happy with that one. And the pitch missed inside. 3-2. And upside. And he walked him. So a double, now a walk. It's going to bring up Rohan Comer to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a walk, scored in the 2nd. And they're going to talk about it. So while they're talking about it, let's do a little this day in baseball history. Let's go back to 1948. For all you older folks, Babe Ruth makes his last public appearance at the New York premiere of the Babe Ruth story. He will die 3 weeks later. So on this date in 1948, Babe Ruth is seen for the last time in public. This day in baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood. 4 good hitters since 2005. Conference over. I think that was just a little conference to let Caden Gray catch his breath. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. DeCarlo Delancey will step in. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. Scored in the 6th. First one to him is bounced foul left side. No balls and a strike. 7-12 and 7 for Texas. 11-11 and 0 for the Brigade. 0-2 now to Colmer. GPS Collegiate and the Alaska Gold Panthers coming up about 35 minutes after this one. I'll have it for you, so stay tuned. 0-2, runners go. And he just got a piece of it. So the prospects starting the runners, trying to make something happen here in the top of the ninth. And the 0-2 on the ground, foul. Boy, good battle being put up by Rohan Coleman. Young man out of the Bahamas. Be headed to Western Oklahoma State College in Altus in the fall. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Nice change of pace from Caden Gray. 1 away. Second strikeout of the night. Actually, that's Caden Gray's first strikeout. My apologies. Couldn't have come at a better time. Here is DeCarlo Delancey. 1 for 3 with a walk, scored in the 6th. First and second, runners go on the ground. Fergans up with it over to first in time. That's the only play he had. So starting the runner stayed out of a potential double play situation. So 2 outs in the inning, everybody will move up. So it'll be up to Jackson James to keep things going. He's out of South Lake. 1 for 4, singled in the second and drove in a run. Takes high, ball 1. Reached on an error in the 6th and scored. Ball and no strikes. That is popped foul out of play, back our direction. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Second and third. So James trying to reach and at least bring the tying run to the plate. Nice breaking ball from Caden Gray. It's 1-2. So the prospects down to their final strike here in the top of the ninth. Gray ready. Here's the 1-2. Foul back. So James had a nice pass at that one. Count remains 1-2. 2 outs, first and second. One ball, 2 strikes. Brigade faithful can smell it. Here's the 1-2. In there for a call strike. He'll watch it, and that'll do it. And that is your ball game. Stay tuned for that player of the game. Junction City holds on for an 11-7 victory. Player of the game and play of the game coming right up. Stay with us. Well, here is your last inning there. And that will do it. So your Midwest Ford Dealers player of the game, that is Kyler Horseman. He will be with our player of the game in Pierpoint Lawn Care. So if you will look at the player of the game. So that is the play of the game on your scoreboard right there. So Kyler Horseman with the big fly right there, your play of the game, sponsored by Pierpoint. And your player of the game is going to be Joey Roller. He threw a fantastic ball game, went 5 in the third, gave up 6 hits, only 4 runs, struck out 6, and only walked 2. So congratulations to Joey Roller, your player of the game. Watching a few highlights here. So again, your final score, the numbers for TPX of Texas: 7 runs, 12 hits, 7 errors. That was the big one for them. And for Junction City, 11 runs on 11 hits, and they were perfect. No errors. So watching a few highlights here of the 11-7 ball game. Next game coming up, GPS Collegiate and Alaska Gold Banners. I'll have that one for you after about a 25-minute break.